Okay, so I'm that topping dude, right? Right. And this is that topping dude plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game. Get the picture, right? Right. And it's July 10th, right? Right. 2026. And it's game number 1559, 1559, 1559, 1559. It's the 1559th game. Pretty sure. Remember, if it comes out wrong here, it'll be right there. I play this game every single day. Every day I get up. It's what gets me up. Sometimes, if it weren't for this game, I would just say, I think I'll just stay in bed the rest of my life. But no, I got to get up and play this game. It gives my life purpose. This is getting sad. All right. Um, but I invite you to play. Go to AFI.com, play, come back here, watch, comment, like, subscribe, follow. Please do all of those things all at once. Play, comment, like, subscribe all at once. You may have to do it a few times before you get it. Well, some of the people who have mastered that are our three friends that we check in every morning. Well, two friends. We never know anymore. We never know who's going to show up. Let's see if John Atkins showed up. I can't even find a text from him. No, no. John Atkins is like, um, uh, uh. All right. The anonymous player wrote, I didn't get the picture. Doing a little sad face. It's a little emoji with a tear running out of his eye. It's very, very sad news. All right. And let's see what Jaden said. Jaden says, I got today's picture. I deduced which ones I definitely knew that it wasn't. And then I made my choice slash my guess. So his choice was a guess. His guess was a choice. Let's go in. Let's go in. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. All right. Yesterday, the answer was Point Break, and I didn't get it right. And the reason I'm mad, Point Break was the answer once before, and I got it wrong. And I noticed that it has been the option many times. And I said to myself a month or two ago, a couple of months ago, I said, you know what? I don't ever want to be wrong about Point Break again. I'm going to watch this fucking movie and I'm going to know whether it's Point Break I'm seeing or not. And I'll know if it's an option. I'll know if it is that or not. Just not very long ago, and I got it wrong. And I started thinking this morning, I said, maybe I should watch Point Break again. No, I'm not going to watch it again. The only reason I watched it the first time was to make sure I never got it wrong. I got it wrong, so I'm just going to always get Point Break wrong. All right. Unless I see, I mean, now I know that they wear those masks as bank robbers in the opening scene. That's why I got it wrong last time. I don't know this. I don't know what part of the movie this is, although I can guess it's the first 5 or 10 minutes. Anyway, Point Break, bane of my existence. Okay. Um, well, this is he appears to be on an airplane. He's got a mustache and beard. Can't tell, is that another person with him? It's hard to tell. I'm not sure who this is. I'm not sure what this is. All I can tell is that there's an airplane and there's some sun glare. All right, let's see if we can figure it out. Jaden figured it out. The anonymous player didn't. John Atkins he didn't even like the great Waldo Pepper. No, no, no. It's a finally, gosh. Someone over there really loves the great Waldo Pepper. So what did Jaden say? He said he deduced which ones he definitely knew it wasn't. And then, okay, all right. Out of Africa. No, that's not out of Africa. That's not Robert Redford. Um, those magnificent men in their flying machines. That's an old movie, and I assume that's in black and white. Those magnificent men in their flying machines. Okay, and Top Gun. No, I don't think it's Top Gun. Train Dreams. Train Dreams was the very first movie that came to mind. And I don't, he's like more on a, that, yeah, that looks like Joel Edgerton to me in Train Dream. But he's like, isn't he more like on a train all the time? But there must have been a scene. How many got this? 51% got this. Um, all right, if it were Top Gun, it would be more. If it out of America, it's not the Great Wall. No one knows the Great Waldo Pepper except me and the American film. Actually, I never even saw it. I really just know of it. I think I read the oh wait, did I see it? If there's a scene with a woman hanging on they're doing a stunt and she's hanging on it and she falls off. If that happens in the Great Waldo Pepper, then I did see the Great Waldo Pepper. So I think now I maybe I did see it. I don't remember. But I don't think it's that. It's now out of Africa. It's Train Dreams. I think it's Train Dreams. Well, if I'm wrong, it's two wrong in a row, and I prefer getting two wrong in a row than than building up a big you know, correct answer. Anyway, that's what I think it is. I'm not positive. I will cover the screen. Covering. Got the picture. Hold on a second. I think someone over here needs some help. Hold on a second. I got to interrupt the game. Excuse me. Uh, okay, sorry about that little interruption. Let's go back in. Where were we? Where were we? Where were Okay. The painting game, the painting game. Well, we were here. What? I did I play the here we are. Oh, no, yeah, I played the other thing again. Sorry about that. Okay. It was Train Dreams. I got it right. So let's do it over again over here where I was supposed to do it in the first place. Yeah, this is the game. Only the first game counts, one that matters. Okay. Come on. Come on. Train Dream. 52.1% correctly identified or guessed. Train Dreams. 18.8% guessed. Tigriat Wilda Pipir. I wonder if this is ever going to actually be the answer because it has been an option so many times, but it has never been the answer since I've been playing. And there, in the beginning, before I started recording, I didn't play every single day, so it's possible it was once the answer, but I kind of doubt it. Anyway, 12.4% guess Ayut of Afrique. 13.6% guess has magnificent mean anti-flying machines. 3% guess Tutgun. All right, and let's see what that makes my score. It makes it 81%. Okay, and we'll check. I'll do the second game on my own, and we'll check that score the next time we're over there. See what they said about motherfucking training game. A delicate inbound connection of images that show anything that every little thing's important and worth holding onto. Can't bet these train games and the AFI award. Recognizing as one of the year's most outstanding achievement in the art of the moving image. They use the word the. According to the official rationale, Train Dreams weaves together memory, time, and place to create an art piece worthy of the highest poetry. Presented as a collection of dreamlike American tintypes, Clint Bentley's ethereal narrative is grounded in an eternally resonant performance from Joel Edgerton. Across his triumphs, turning points, and tragedies, audiences are ultimately reminded that every moment is precious. Now, this just came out last year because it was nominated for Best Picture and for 2025, and it was I think it got other nominations as well. I don't think it won anything, but man, people love this film, and it was. I think it went straight to streaming. If I'm not well, I think it may have had a theatrical release and it simultaneously went straight to streaming, or there was a week in between or something like that. But basically, it was it was available within a couple of weeks after its theatrical release, and so we watched it, and I was on at home on the couch, and it doesn't matter what the movie is, not a reflection of the movie. I fall asleep, so I fell asleep, and then Harvey at the end, he was like, that was so good. That was one of the best movies. I said, really? I said, oh. I said, well, I got to see it, but not on that couch. And then a screening came up, and we went to see a screening at a theater. And I said, great. See it the way it's supposed to be seen on a screen. Won't be on the couch. Half an hour had not passed, and I was falling asleep in the theater, and it was. Dozing. I could not keep my eyes up. And it was, I don't, it wasn't, again, it wasn't the movie. It was, I think I was tired that day. Maybe hadn't had much sleep the night before, something like that. And I remember someone on Facebook saying, oh, it's so good. And I said, I tried to see it twice. Um, and I kept falling asleep. It wasn't a fraction. And he said, try again. I was like, no, I can't try it. Anyway, I tried a third time, finally saw it a third time and stayed awake through the whole thing. And it's good. It's a very good film. It's visual, very visual, hardly any dialogue, and really, yeah. I still can't honestly say that I was overwhelmed by it and blown away like most people are. Most people are just uh, that I have heard who that like it are they really think it's a great film. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I haven't had an experience where I can respond to it properly yet. But I take their word that it is a great film. So if you haven't seen it, give it a try. It's thanks for joining us, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.